Yeah. Think we're good. We'll figure out. This is probably gonna be wrong, but we'll do this for now. We'll figure out our overlay as we get into it. Oh, I forgot to reset my follower count. Gotta do that. Please select audio language upon starting the game. Alright. I'm gonna do English to make it easier for some of you guys who don't stare at the screen the whole time and just listen. Music is a little loud. Maybe bring down the music a little. Oh yeah, we got DLC too. I should have looked this up if I should do the DLC first or after. I think we'll be doing it after the main game. Control... What? Sync off. Sure. I guess I can't control the volume from here, which is weird. Maybe once we're in the game we can alter the volumes. That's kind of weird though. Full setting. Okay. The difficulty. Players who want the challenge in battle receive less experience, but more gall. I don't like that way that sounds. When we played Zestiria, we actually played it at almost the highest difficulty. There was one difficulty level we did not go to because it got pretty ridiculous. The only reason why we didn't play it on that difficulty is because they basically lowered our damage. It was ridiculous. They made our damage less than what it originally was, so everyone became an even bigger sponge. But playing it on the nearly highest difficulty is kind of good on Zestiria. I'm wondering if this game's going to be the same. I'm going to leave that on normal. Long. I'm going to leave that on normal. We're going to leave subtitles on, of course. Menu shortcuts, equipment. I don't know. Okay. Sure. Normal, I guess. There's no vibration function because I'm playing with PC. Okay. Movie volume. The background music. I think that's what we needed to lower. Wait, what? No. There we go. I think that's a little bit better, maybe? There's such a high spike there. I don't know. Sound effects. Yeah, the difference between that and that are actually pretty massive. I'll bring it. We'll leave it for now, I guess. I'll leave it for now. I have a feeling it's gonna be too loud though. Yeah, start the game.
The Legend of the Shepherds. In a bygone age of myths, when darkness threatened to enshroud the world, it was they who reclaimed light from nothingness. Over and over, as the world plunged into chaos, the legend would come to people's lips, and they would pray for salvation. And lo, each time a shepherd would appear to vanquish the darkness once more.
So far the volume's
But
good.
with peace returned, it was never long before the shepherds would vanish. As for where they had gone, no one can truly say.
So in this game, I think the shepherd is actually a good guy. Then again, in Zestiria, he wasn't really bad.
As with all
just
things,
misguided.
Eventually they faded into legend. Now, once again, the world faced the threat of the darkness. And the people began to speak of the shepherds once more. But alas, no shepherd came forth to guide his people to peace.
Well, damn. Pretty sure that village is fluff. Now, quick note. This game takes place 1,000 years after the game of Zestiria, but this game is older than Zestiria. This game came out right before Zestiria. I don't know why they decided to do it that way. Oh god. Eat to open menu. Space is math. Oh man, they really should have gave us a better tutorial system. Okay. I'm going to forget all this. Without a doubt. That's E. Top menu here, you can check character HP, red gauge, initial S. Sure. On part action. Crying learning battle action by highlighting that action with the cursor. Battle actions mark and auto indicate that the action is performed automatically. This may be useful for players new to the battle system. Still fighting, figuring out the rules. Once you get the hang of the battle, try to remove these actions by using your AP or other battle actions. Oh, I only have 5 AP. I gotta pick some. Hold character will front step 5 times automatically. Side step. I don't see the point of any. I can't click these because I haven't learned these. For 1 or more seconds, potential of your next attack. Sure, we'll put the auto guard on. Snack preparation. Alright, I guess we'll learn this as we go along, for now. Okay. Sure. How do I get out of here? Oh, there we go. Camera's a little sensitive. Camera's a little sensitive. Controls maybe? No. Is there a way for me to change that? Camera. That's as low as it goes. Right? Oh, here we go. Camera rotations. Let's bring that down like all the way. Yeah, that's better. Okay. There's a dot here. We haven't even gotten 5 feet and I'm already like trying to figure out how to do everything. Huh. Yep, same picture.
I knew it! A hero brandishing the sacred blade. This mural is a depiction of the shepherd.
Nice.
About time I found it.
Nothing on my end, Soray.
Dore.
Mikleo.
Looks like you beat me this time.
This proves the shepherds have been around since even before the era of Asgard. I knew it!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. We still don't have definitive proof that this ruin itself is pre-Asgard. It could be an imitation.
Seriously? You really think they'd make a fake ruin of this scale? Get real.
Why would you make a fake ruin to begin with? Like what?
This doesn't bode well.
Wait, isn't that...
I think our ruin adventure is over for today. Come on! This way, hurry!
Wait,
What's the holdup?
what if there's more loot? Wait, there's another star over here.
Hey, we have to get out of here.
Okay, maybe I should just go. Oh!
That was too close.
Okay, we got it. It's fine. It's fine.
Could I get a little help, please?
God, does the kid not weigh anything? Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Surging currents! Twin flow!
Oh, well, you had a nice landing.
Soray. That didn't go quite how I planned it, but not too shabby, am I right?
Yeah.
Guess this makes us even.
Not really, but okay.
Unbelievable. Who knew there'd be ruins underground?
Oh, good thing we fell down here.
Right. Hey, let's try and find a way out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, you can speak. I never knew the ruins went so deep. Better leave the investigation for another time. We need to find a way out of here. Okay. I want to explore. What is that? Also, maximum HP and all herbs fully restore HP. Ooh. Well, that's interesting. I don't remember if in Brazilia the herbs actually healed you. I think they just increased your stats. Yeah, what is it? Oh, this is the save game point. Alright, why not? Let's do it.
Whoa. Oh man, what a drop.
It's been nothing but heights all day.
But I had an awesome bas relief to distract me.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Hmm?
It looks like someone's lying there.
A female.
Hey, Mikleo?
Ooh.
Hmm? It's a human.
It can't be. Stop. We shouldn't involve ourselves with their kind.
She's still alive. We can't just leave her there.
Fine. I'll give what help I can. Let's take a look around the area first.
Okay.
So you can swing your sword outside of battle by pressing space. Using this removes obstacles to block your path. Okay.
Ugh. My sword's all sticky.
Cobwebs everywhere. I bet no one has set foot in here for some time.
Oh, we knew that was gonna happen. Yep.
What's wrong?
Eventually somebody was gonna come and be like, yo, who's messing with my webs?
There! It's huge!
That's a big
What is
spider.
this thing?
Quit gawking and get your sword ready.
Oh.
Yeah! Be gone!
For martial arts, click when the control mode is set to semi-auto. Run towards your target until you are close enough to attack. You can then create a 4-hit combo with additional effects. Can I change this? Oh, I gotta do it outside of it. Right now we're set to semi-auto, right? I can't control how we move. So all I'm doing here is standing attack. Oh, I see. His health bar is right there.
Wait, hold on. It can't be a Hellion?
A Hellion? For real?
I've never seen one in person before.
What could a monster like a Hellion be doing in a place like this? It's getting away!
Wait, don't you remember what Gramps told us?
Huh?
What's a Hellion?
Hellions?
Yep, Hellions. Horrible monsters that are created by the malevolence.
Oh.
They can only be defeated by the power of purification, which not but a chosen few can use. So if you ever cross paths with a Hellion, just run as fast as you can. Remember, you two, common folks like us don't stand a chance against those fiends. Got it?
So basically in Brazilia, they didn't really recognize them as Hellions, they just called them monsters. And basically you need Malachite to kill monsters.
We can't beat a Hellion without the power of purification.
Over here
We
they're
should just
swinging
be
it
glad we escaped it.
in the more deeper level.
And anyway,
looks like.
we have bigger problems.
Hmm?
We have to hurry and save that girl before something worse finds her.
Sure. In areas where Hellions are making contact with an enemy, will launch a battle. By swinging your sword using space, using other map actions, you can begin the battle with an advantage. Okay, just like in Wait, what? Oh, cool. Got experience for that. One second. How do I remove... on... Cool. Manual. There we go. Alright, cool. That's what I was looking for. So, that was a Helios. Yeah, I doubt it's the only one. We need to get out of here as quietly as we can. Sure. Whatever you say, bud. Okay, I'm starting to realize the yellow dot that appears on the map is basically like where we started the area. So we don't get lost and go back the same way. Treasure chest. You can find treasure chests in dungeons and fields, as well as consumable chests can contain equipment. Clickable items. These may often have the same name, but they perform differently depending on the attached skill. Got an item. Okay. So, can we get different skills from... Oh, it's probably just like Zestiria. That's probably what they're talking about. Enhancement, nature, okay. Equipment? Oh wow. I didn't realize we already had like full gear. Enhances your stats, equipment, logic, learn new arts, obtain special bonus effects depending on your proficiency with title permanent increase from the level. Okay. Enemy plus 60. Yeah, just like Zestiria. Okay. 3 slots are determined when you acquire the item. Check which skills you have equipped by opening the skills sheet. We have to actually equip the skills? That's very different. Types of skills outlined on the skills. Basic skills attached to the equipment. Skill slot. Bonus skills activated by certain range. 3 methods to activate bonus skills. Stack. Multiple copies of this basic skill. Oh! Interesting. Never gauge how many of them. Elemental union created by equipping skills directly adjacent to each other. Do more to activate bonus skill. By equipping vertical column skills one group. Line up all 5 skills in a group to activate a bonus skill. This is weirdly a little bit more in depth than Zestiria's system. Perfectly fine selected equipment based on its parameters, but by combining different skills you may discover surprisingly effective interaction. Take a little time to try out different types of skills and find ones that best suit your playstyle. Oh. Well, hold on. Let me just get ahead of ourselves. So, we already have these. Oh, these are better. Yeah. Ooh. He already has an earring thing. So there's no mastering here. I just realized. Aw. Hey, Karen, but not Karen. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song starts playing. This is a story all about how I saved the world for the 50th time. How you doing? How's Godslayer going? Home and insert? I don't think I have an insert button. Oh, here it is. That's just weird. Wish I could change that. Can I just do home? Yeah. Okay. and... Oh, God. How do I activate that? Huh? There's something here, but I can't seem to activate it. Now, why is that? I'm over to overlook it just because I love you. Love you too, Garrett. I'm like clicking on it, but nothing's happening. Right? Am I doing something wrong here? I don't get it. I don't get why I can't activate this. Plus 10 HP when... It doesn't make any sense. Oh, well this is stupid. I think I just realized. This isn't one of my skills, which I don't even know why they're showing me. This is one of his skills. Right? Yeah, this is so dumb. Why would you show me the other guy's skills if I'm looking at that dude? That's why I can't activate it. So dumb. Why is a water rune in Earth slot? Wait, what are you talking about? Oh no, that has nothing to do with water. That's not a water rune. That's the symbol for gain. You see that? Diffins? Those are the symbols for the actual like skills. That has nothing to do with the element. So we have a water gain here. A water elemental gain. And if we get... So two things that we can do is we can or three things. We could stack, which means we can get the same water gain on another item, and this will stack and double. Or we can get another rune, whatever goes here. Like we can get a rune and combo together with this. Or we can get gain for all 5 elements. And that'll give us a bonus skill. That's how bonus skills work here, by stacking items with abilities that go together, and there's 3 ways to do it apparently. It's very different from Zestiria. I don't think, it doesn't look like there's a mastery system, so it looks like I have to keep the item to have the ability, it looks like. There's a mess already, I barely started. It's a little bit like, it's a little more in depth, I think. It's gonna require, and like gear is gonna matter a little bit more. Because in Zestiria, it's like you just kept switching gear until you mastered the skill. In this case, I think we're gonna actually pay more attention to the skills to make sure that we get what we want. Because it doesn't look like there's a mastery system. Searching for monoliths. Scattered throughout dungeons and fields are stone monoliths, or monoliths written by persons unknown that detail lost battle techniques. Find one, you can check its teachings at any time. Battle section. System book. For each one you will find, you will gain AP. necessary for setting any battle actions. Fine, we'll press investigate further. So we're gonna learn skills through these monoliths apparently. Battleman, ancient tongue. Okay. Fight more battles, you will level up, acquiring new martial arts. Charging and piercing arts. WS. Made the mobile area effect arts. How the battle goes. And view available arts. Oh. Interesting. So our attacks are based on what direction that we're clicking on? Apple gel. Can we kill this thing? I don't think we can, right?
Ready, Nick Leo?
I can't move to the side. Oh! Okay. So it's not as free running as Zestiria. I can move front and back, and then I can sidestep. Oh. Okay.
Are you safe, Saray?
The battle system is very different. The battle system is very, very different. Hey, how's it going, Jess? Got a good experience out of that. I kind of blew all my AP with the sidestepping once I discovered how that works. So, unlike Zestiria, you're a bit quiet now, but am I? Oh, sorry. I was trying to figure out what I was doing there. So the way that the battle system works is depending on what direction I'm pointing at, he'll do an attack. He'll do a side attack or he'll do a vertical attack. I'm pressing up or side up. And then the way it works, unlike Zestiria where you can like really just run around, you can only run front and back. And then you sidestep. That's it. That's the limit to your movement. Battle system, which is interesting. More like the past battle system. That's how it was back then? Huh. Spear Chain is an energy needed to create combos. In battle, the maximum SC you can have at any time is 100. Actions such as martial arts will consume yours, and having low SC makes you vulnerable. SC can be replenished by being idle, guarding, or moving around. Keep an eye on it and make sure you don't drop to 0. Yeah, I did notice that. When we actually blocked an attack, our SC jumped up like a lot. So that's also different. We already had this conversation. Making sure it's not a monolith. Alright, let's go find this girl. Here's the girl. Question is, how do we get to her? Also, monolith. More apple gel. Oh, he got a preemptive strike. Guard with space. Or right click. Last time I blocked with... Oh, maybe that was my automatic. It's a greatly reduced... Okay, so guard with space. Alright. I'm not sure how crazy I'm about to. I'm assuming hitting him from behind does more damage. Oh, we still take damage even when we guard. Take confused, apparently.
You okay, Mikleo?
Interesting. Okay. Hit points. Taking damage from enemies reduces your HP. Basically, Zer's character is KO'd, and all the companions are KO'd. Battle ends in defeat. Yeah, that's just like Berserk. The camera's a bit all over the place. Yeah, but I can't control it. That's the thing that sucks. That's one thing that's kind of bothering me a little about this battle system. I can't control the camera. The camera's always just going to be right behind me, which I kind of don't like. Is there any way to change that to like an over-the-top camera? No, I can't change the battle camera. That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. Started the stream half an hour ago, alright? Yep. Sunday mornings. By the way, guys, this will be my last Sunday morning
I can
stream.
sense the ancient tongue. We're near one.
Because today will be my last day working at the Valley Company. Because I'll finally have Sundays available for longer streams, and I'll be starting them after lunch, kind of like how I do in my Saturday. So Sundays will be much longer streams going forward after today. They will be my last morning stream for Sunday. Kind of happy about, to be honest. Appears to be wisdom pertaining to battle written in data. Guarding. Yeah, we kind of know about this already. As expected, the game released before Berserk. Yeah, we knew that already, though.
I'm ready.
Yeah, this game takes place after Berseria, but the game actually released. That vertical attack seems to do more damage.
Just managed to fend them off.
Yeah. Vertical attacks seem to do way more damage. Okay. Also, Mikleo's taking a hell of a lot of damage, dude. You gotta learn to block, dude. For real. Wait. Just a thought now. Do I have to do this for him too? Okay, appearances? Oh, there's costumes in this game too. Okay. Page up. I can't do it for him. Interesting. Okay. I can only do it for him. Yeah. I can only do it for him. Interesting. Okay. I was gonna set up his battle actions, but like I can't choose his skill for him. The game is still overpowering my voice, so it's too loud. Okay. I was wondering about that actually. Okay, let's see here. We can lower that. I thought the background music was a little loud. Maybe like sound effects. We'll leave the voices up and we'll leave movie, I think. There we go. So have you this in first? I've only played Berseria. That's the only one. Berseria was my introduction to the Tales game. I heard that Zestiria is pretty good. I don't have Zestiria though. I don't have that. I know that they just put that on PC though. So maybe in the future we could jump into that. I only have this one and Berseria. Berseria we did a little while ago. It was awesome. Great game. If you haven't played it. Right, let me get the item before you attack me. Ancient circlet. Okay. Oh wait, I was gonna
Let's do
equip
this.
that. Oh, you can dodge these? Even though they got the preemptive and strike? That actually works out better. I've been double tapping left and right, but I could just hold space and press left and right. Huh. Okay.
Ready? No escape! It's over! Double malevolence! Ready? Strike! It's over! Take that! It's over! Ready? Strike! It's over!
Back up a little.
Ready? How's this? Ready?
There we
Pray
go.
we do not encounter a stronger foe.
Combat's very different. I gotta say, Zestiria had a better system. In terms of like the actual battle. I liked it better. Equipment proficiency increase. What does that mean? Wait, there is free running? What the fluff, man? Caps locks. Perform free one, which allows you to freely position yourself on the battlefield. So I gotta hold caps lock in order to free run? That's so stupid. That's so dumb. Why wouldn't you just allow free run to begin with like they did in Zestiria? Couldn't get past the opener myself. Oh, really? They're not for everybody. I'm not gonna lie. But like, I actually like Zestiria. Zestiria is actually really good. Zestiria was actually kind of dark too for a JRPG. Usually JRPGs are really, really like upbeat. Alright, I wanted to check out this circlet thing on here. Item, and then accumulate victories in battle. Your proficiency and any item can rise to maximum of level 5. Seek glory in battle by equipping your favorite and not so favorite items. I'm not sure what that means. My item proficiency went up to level 5? Oh! So, what does that mean though? Like, do these abilities become more powerful? I don't see anything different. Alright. Oh, nice. See, he's got 2 of the elements now. He needs 2 more, and we can have this elemental, whatever you call it. I don't see a difference. We're gonna have to pay attention to that because I don't see. It looks like the exact same thing. So what difference does it make me growing levels here? Huh. I mean, I didn't like the pro tag. Oh. Something about Zestiria? Oh. I don't know, I liked everyone else. Yeah, I haven't played it, so I can't say. But if you haven't played Zestiria, you should give it a shot. Zestiria was really good. I liked all the characters, except for Eisen. I didn't really like Eisen for some reason.
What's this?
But he's a side character, he's not
Whoa,
really a main.
What the?
I'll be taking this. If you get too hung up on fiddling with it, we'll never get out of here. I'll give it back once we return safely.
If you say so.
Okay, Mom. That could have been a really useful item. There's gotta be a way through. Let's look around for clues. Okay. It's off. What is that? Lavender. Also restores HP. You did not just trap me in here. Oh, okay. I was about to get real mad at this dude. I guess we should start using some of this stuff. Increases maximum HP. Give it to you. I'm more important.
So close, but it's still so far.
Think we could jump?
Only one way to find out.
Burst speed wasn't pertaining. Yeah, okay. So you're seeing the higher the damage you inflict. Wait, the lower your SC, the higher the damage you inflict, but it's generally not recommended. SC recovery rate is proportionate to your SC level, so lowest SC also means slower recovery. Fighting while maintaining a high SC level is more effective than attacking to completely run out. Of course, there are times when going all out is worth it, like when enemies are stunned. What's important is to balance your approach. Interesting. So that's kind of interesting. The lower our SC, the more powerful our attacks. That's interesting. Remember how Aizen mentioned he had a sister? Yeah, no, she's in here. I know. I've watched in the past, a long time ago. I kind of forgot a lot of it. The first season of this anime. There's an anime for this game, by the way.
Okay, maybe not.
I'm actually going to be
Hey,
checking out
watch
the
out!
anime at the same time I'm
Don't
playing.
scare me like that.
Sorry about that.
Because I heard it gets better after the second and third season. I didn't really like the first season. Aren't we supposed to like just jump? I gotta be in wusses.
Well, we definitely can't make it from here.
Why not? Stop being a
There
wuss.
should be a connecting point somewhere.
Let's go back and see what we can find.
Dude, jump. Alright.
Huh. You don't suppose...
Huh?
There. Take a look. Go on. Look closer.
I don't see
Come
anything.
on, we don't have time for this. Let's cut the fun and games, alright?
Oh, then let me
Oh,
explain.
I haven't played
As you see...
I played Berseria. Oh, really? You
Forget
didn't like it?
Let's just go back down there.
I liked it. It was actually pretty good.
you never could handle
It
losing.
almost made my top 5 list. I should have been paying attention. I think I have to go all the way back, don't I? Yeah, I think I have to go all the way back. Apparently there's like dust there, so there's probably an invisible bridge, because you know, magic. Oh, I should have saved. It's the beginning of the game. What's the worst that can happen?
I see. So that's the deal.
Yep, there's a staircase there coming from below. I can actually choose here? Okay. Who would have thought that you could walk in midair here?
Who would have thought that you could walk in midair here?
Or that an invisible bridge would be here.
Think it could support a person?
Well, well, aren't you sharp today? For a change.
Psh.
If you could have done that, why didn't you just do that earlier?
Seems safe enough.
Yeah.
The invisible bridge. Okay. Discovery points indicate place in that area when you not pinpoint location. Save point locate discovery points. Appears bottom left screen. Press it. Begin to skip and enjoy conversation. Oh. Okay, so discovery points are like in Berseria. Just random.
This bridge
Yes.
is incredible.
Oh, interesting.
How do you think it was made?
I think this is beyond the capabilities of human technology.
So, like, the bridge alone might date from the era of the gods?
Possibly. But either way, They definitely had assistance, whether from Seraphim like me or someone else.
They really didn't want anyone to reach the other side.
The path ahead leads to Elysia. It stands to reason that they do what they can to protect the Pure Land.
In the past, any pilgrims who showed up at the shrine probably thought the gap was simply uncrossable.
Same as we did until just minutes ago. But good job picking up on that. Your intuition is always impressive.
Oh yeah?
For its rarity.
There we go. I knew it was too good to be true.
All I typed was LOL. I mean, I see it there. Not sure what you mean. Autocorrect screwed me up. Ah. You think it's alright for me to talk to her? Would you listen even if I told you no? Nope. No, I wouldn't. Hey babe, how's it going? I like how he goes for the weapon
Maybe
first.
we should rethink this. Hey!
Are you alright?
I was in a forest, and then...
Looking for this?
A whole lot of eye contact happening there. Oh, what a cock blocker. She can't see him.
Yep, she's human alright.
Yeah. Glad you're okay.
I'm sorry to have troubled you. And you are?
Your name?
Oh. Right. My name. I'm Saray.
Such a
Saray?
bad name.
Yep, nice to meet you.
They could have come up with something
Well
better.
met. Is there anywhere one could rest around here? I'll need to make plans to get back to the capital.
You're from the city?
Well,
Why don't you come to where I live?
Saray, are you nuts?
are you sure that wouldn't be a problem? You barely know me.
I can't just abandon someone in need. That's all.
Haven't you noticed that she won't even volunteer her name? It's only natural to be cautious.
Didn't even care about that.
Aren't you going to ask my name? Are you sure?
Everyone has their reasons, but you don't look like a bad person to me.
I cannot possibly thank you enough, Saray.
I'm so sorry,
Gramps is
Saray.
gonna let
That
us
is
have it
actually
when we
kind of
get
funny when
back.
you think about it. It
I
does sound
know.
like sorry.
Yes?
Nah, don't worry about it. Anyway, that's the way out. Let's get moving.
Typical male protagonist. Sees a pretty girl, invites her over, doesn't even ask her name. Typical. I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. Alright, the star's probably where we have to go, right? Or actually, maybe it's not. Maybe it's some kind of special thing that we should check out. Actually, that might be where we have to go. But I want to explore more! What's down here? Okay. Kind of dense. I mean, that's kind of how all of these type of protagonists are kind of supposed to be. This is probably someplace we have to come later. Okay. I feel like that's like anime 101. Dense protagonist.
Snacks are done.
What? Wait, what? Save us? What? What just happened? Fruit Farpé. Oh, damn. That's an amazing item. Well then, okay. I don't want to play story, I want loot. Oh yeah, you're gonna learn
I don't
real
want to have
fast.
to remind you, but keep your eyes on the girl.
Okay.
I'm
But too bad we didn't meet in better circumstances.
You really don't have a skeptical bone in your body.
He thinks she's cute, basically. One thing you're gonna learn about how I play RPGs is like I like to explore everything, and I like to do a lot of the side content too. As long as there's like actual kind of like story to it.
We made it back in one piece.
Wow, it's beautiful. Like a shrine out of myth. I half expect to see Seraphim wandering around.
You really
Naturally
do call
said,
them
it's good
Seraphim.
insulation from the cold. Okay, okay.
Is that funny to you?
I can go with that.
Nope. Things which cannot be seen or explained, such as gods, spirits, or supernatural phenomena, are revered by the people as Seraphim. Right?
A quote from the Celestial Record?
Bingo.
You've read it too?
Yep. Wait, you as well?
I used to read it all the time when I was a kid.
That's just weird. Isn't that basically like a Bible?
It's a little ways from here to my village. Let's get moving.
Okay.
Right? Because isn't that like kind of like a religion, the whole shepherd thing? Or is it different in this world? Basically, I'm just trying to point out, I don't know any kid who would read a Bible. That's all I'm saying. Is anything wrong? No, I just taking it back. I never imagined the ruins in such a place. You got anything to say? I only made it back to Elysia. Let's see now. Today we managed to fall into a pit, encounter Helion for the first time, meet an Earth Dweller. Did I miss anything? Okay. Let's go check out what's over here. Aha! Loot. Life bottles. 2 of them. Nice. Or was it that we actually have 2? So that's just another one. Now we have 3. I think that's what they meant. Okay. You know what's one thing that always disappoints me about the Tales game? Like, this looks gorgeous, but it's very empty. And like, Berseria was like that too. The background scenery was kinda lazy. And there wasn't a lot going on in the background. The maps were gorgeous though. Seraphim equals Malachim. Yeah, I kinda figured as much. And Helions are basically the monsters in Berseria. I don't think there was a name for the monsters in Berseria. I think they just called them monsters. I think. Can't remember. Ice pop. Interesting. The snack. Oh. It's a weaker version of the Farpé. Interesting. Oh yeah, they call them demons. That's right. I forgot. They call them demons. God, it's been that long. The Bible's a pretty good read. A lot of death and killing. That's true. Guess that's one way to look at it. Got another attack Rosemary, which is good.
So, is the Celestial Record a children's book?
Hmm?
Well, I mean, you said you read it when you were a kid.
plenty of adults read it too. I was probably just mature for my age.
Oh yeah?
Right.
Huh. Well, figures. I mean, it is an amazing book.
Yes.
Well, looks like someone's enjoying himself.
This is my village, Elysia.
So it's not Camlon, but Elysia then. Then the rumors were false after all.
Quick step. We already know this. Everyone gives you a chance to counterattack. At the very last second. Okay. So if we do an attack after a quick step, immediately we can counterattack it. Alright. Understood. Another life bottle. This is why it's good to explore. Now we have 4 of those. Okay. Where was the point of interest? Is the point of interest here? They mentioned it. I might have missed it. Okay. There's supposed to be a skit or something like that. Remember, and if you find ice cream in a chest in the middle of nowhere, it's always safe to eat. Of course. It's a refrigerated chest. All good.
What are those creatures?
What do you mean, creatures? They're goats.
Goats? Are they usually this big?
Thanks, CatDog783. Subscribing on YouTube. Appreciate that, man. Good way to help support the channel by subscribing on YouTube for free, of course. So appreciate that if you're in the channel. Thank you. Find a new discovery point. Highland Gate.
Such robust horns. Just like the dragons of legend.
What, like in fairy tales?
Go.
You're something else.
Don't go near it. There's no telling how dangerous untamed beasts like those are.
Ah, don't worry. We're friends. Oh, well, mostly. They did kick me 4 or 5 times when I was little.
Your friends?
Yep. Sometimes they give me milk, and I make cheese and yogurt with everyone.
The mark of true friendship.
Yeah,
What?
it's the best.
What did she just say? Okay. A mark of true friendship is giving milk to your friend. Remember, guys, she ain't really a friend unless she gives you your milk. Okay. Alright. Let's go check out over there real quick. So hold on, in this world, are there no goats? Like 1,000 years later, so apparently I guess goats have become an extinct animal. Because I'm pretty sure there was goats in Brazilia. Milking equals friend. I had it all wrong this time. That's terrible.
Written in ancient tongue.
Targeting. Okay. Yeah, we know all this. Okay. These monolith things are kind of like... If it wasn't for the fact that they give me AP, they're kind of pointless. Because a lot of it's pretty obvious. Okay. So that's the limit to how far we can go. Go to the town. Oh man, this is gonna be a fun adventure. I love JRPGs, man. They're so absurd sometimes, which is so great. You ain't really friends if you don't milk them. Exactly.
I'll go report this to Gramps.
Guess we can't keep quiet about all this.
Coming by afterwards?
Yeah. Hey everyone! Got someone to introduce to you.
She can't see any of this, right? She thinks he's crazy. She probably thinks he's crazy as hell.
This is my family, living here at the shrine.
Is this, some kind of performance piece?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
You're an odd duck, you know that?
I guess. That's my house. You go ahead and rest. I've got something to take care of.
May I have a look around the village?
Well, sure, but don't cause trouble.
Of course not. I'll behave as if I were in a shrine to the Seraphim.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of where she
I'll
is.
try not to make any waves.
Ironically.
Oh man, I sure hope Mick Leo's chat with Gramps went over well.
You never played all the way through Berseria, right? Just? So, Malachim and Berseria are Seraphim in this game. This game takes place 1,000 years after Berseria. And only in that game, they did some kind of ritual so that people could actually see Malachim. This is 1,000 years later, so that ritual kind of has passed, so people can't see the Malachim or Seraphim in this game. So only special people with the ability to actually use the Seraphim can actually see them. That's why she can't see it. Basically, Seraphs are spirits. And our main protagonist is able to see spirits, because he can, when we get further into the game, and I only know this because I remember from the anime, he can actually use their powers to fight. She can't. And that's why she can't see it. So it's kind of funny because he takes her home and he's like, "This is my family," and it's like, it's just him. She can't see the spirits. She's like, "This guy's crazy." Only those with high resonance can see them. Okay, there you go. That's the specifics. I don't remember the specifics, but apparently that's it. We'll get to that eventually, though. And the ritual was over by the end of the Berserk. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Well, she's here already. What's done is done, but you probably ought to cut back on your rune adventures. The ruin, let's just say it goes deeper than you might ever imagine. Okay. Like a bloodline type of thing? Not really. More like, think of it in the sense that he just has a higher spiritual energy than most people. He's just, he's one of those, like, in anime they would be like geniuses. They just better than everybody else and have everything handed to them. Kind of that sense. He was just born with the gift of a higher resonance. And and by select few, it's like very few. In this type of a game, it's very, very few. Like 2,000 IQ. Like no one else has that kind of like resonance. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Again, Aizen's crew couldn't see him anymore. Forgot about that. In Berseria, Aizen is a Malachim, and he's like vice captain of a pirate crew. And at the end, like, he hangs out on the ship. He basically haunts the ship. It's like they can't see him anymore. Seraph Nile. I hate to be the one to say this, but you should send her back as quickly as possible. It's the best thing for everyone's concerned. Okay. Did I bother talking to all these people? You get it, don't you, Sorry? I was about to say sorry. Sorry. We're invisible to humans. Just the fact that you can live alongside us like this makes you pretty special. Sorry, I don't keep saying it, but you've got to be careful with those Hellions. You might be able to drive them off, but you can't do away with them for good. It's a pity, but we're Seraphim. Don't have the power to purify them. Let's just talk to her. I don't want to talk to all these people. They're nobodies anyway. How natural and untouched a place. I never imagined such a dwelling still existed in this world. Yeah. See my room too. It's pretty untouched. Aizen was the pirate. I liked him. I didn't like him. I don't know why. I didn't like him. He's the only one I didn't like. I found him very like straight-laced, and I just didn't like him. All right, let's save it really quick. I forget which one was our house. Assuming we're supposed to go there. Okay, so I can't go into there. Is there a loot here? Nope. I can go in here. Ooh, what's that? Oh. Does that never disappear? I already equipped it. I feel like that bugged out. Cool. So now what do we have here? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Actually, not a bad house, I gotta say. It's a nice little one bedroom. Nothing in here though. I like the Renosuke. Renosuke I like. People's reaction is usually really? I like Magilu. She was annoying at first, but she kinda grew on me. Her craziness added a nice added some nice flavor to the game. Let's see if there's anything here. Like loot. Okay. The sword dude, yeah, that's his name. He was cool. I liked him too. He was very different from everyone else though. Like, he was borderline a bad guy. Which is weird. I mean, they were all technically the bad guy, even though they were the heroes of the story. But his story was really dark compared to everyone else. Like, he was borderline just evil.
What's that?
I'd love to see what's that. Oh. That's the best. Okay.
Oh hey, there's no baby Elisa Larks in the nest anymore.
Elisa Lark?
I remember when one of them fell from the nest. I was gonna keep it and raise it, but Gramps wouldn't let me. A kept bird will never learn to fly, he
Rokuro,
said.
there you go. Close enough.
Put it back. Guess you made it out of the nest on your own, huh?
Karen just has much better memory than all of us. Good thing you're here. My memory is shot. Renosuke sounded right to me. But I knew exactly who you were talking about. He was an asset, but I liked him the most. I used him at first a lot as a side, as one of my party members, but then I switched over to Magilu, and then it was back and forth between Eleanor and Laphicet. I didn't use him as much towards the end, mainly because I felt like he was too much of an attacker like Velvet, and I like Velvet. Meaning 6 steps. You meant to say ass? You liked his
And
ass?
I'll let you hear the rest
I
from
mean, to
Soray
each his own, I
himself.
guess.
I reckon I'll have to. You idiots!
Oh,
Hi,
Grandpa's
Gramps,
angry.
I'm back.
How could you bring a human into our domain?
Easy, Gramps. Didn't you say you'd listen to Soray's side of the story too?
That's just what I'm about to do.
After I yell at him.
You
More.
know full well the rules, Soray. How could you break them like this?
I'm sorry, Gramps, but I couldn't just leave her there.
Her kind is sure to bring nothing but trouble to our domain.
But I'm her kind too, you know.
You were raised along with our kind, which nurtured in you the ability to perceive us and converse with us. Normal humans have no such capacity. You should understand that more than anyone else.
Well, it is true. She doesn't appear to have any resonance.
But Gramps, this is the first time Soray's ever met a fellow human.
Perhaps. But if she can't see or hear the same things we do, she has no business in this realm.
Damn.
I have raised both of you as my own since you were but babes, all the while doing my best to protect this land.
And for that, I am grateful.
And I did that because the time draws near when you will both serve to protect this shrine, just as all the others have done.
Who's the voice actor? I have no
Our
clue.
priority is the peace of Elysium. Any intruders, no matter how harmless, must be cast out.
Yes.
Then it's time she left.
Can we at least give her time to prepare for her departure?
Yeah, she just got here. Damn.
Just make it quick.
Thank you.
Gramps,
I know, McLeo. He means well, in all things. And that's the very reason why I'm so worried for him.
You know what I'm thinking about? She can't see these people, right? So she like just walking into people's houses is like, oh, this looks useful. I could probably use this. And just like throwing stuff in her bag. Meanwhile, they're like, what are you doing? Give me back my stuff. And she can't like hear them or see them. That's what I'm picturing right now in my head. Call them both babes. Old style of talking. So she's in our house. Wait for her in your room. Yeah, sure. There's nothing else for us to do. Fletcher, come back. I found all this stuff around these empty houses.
Hey.
Oh, sweet.
Hey, wow!
Special loot.
Is this crest what I think it is?
Yep, this is the mark of the shepherd.
I knew it! The chosen one who communicates with the Seraphim, controlling their incredible powers as if they were his own. The shepherd!
Sound like your kind of thing?
Maybe.
I always thought that mankind's savior would actually look a bit more imposing.
Be silent, Seraph beast!
I shall not. Excavated relics aren't play toys.
True.
She certainly is taking her time.
I'll see what's up.
Artorias. Yeah, but Artorias was like not really the shepherd. Artorias made himself the shepherd by doing sacrilegious rituals. He wasn't really born to be the shepherd like this kid. You know? Like that's alright because he was the only one. Yeah. I liked Rokuro just because his story was interesting. It was dark as hell though. His story is just evil. Like, he's straight up just evil. He has a code of honor, but he's evil. But like, yeah. Artorias was shepherd because he forced it. He was the first shepherd, I think. No, I don't think so. Well, I gotta find out what the timeline is because they were talking about that maybe the shepherd has existed well before, and they mentioned an age. That age might be older than 1,000 years. So I don't know. We gotta get more backstory here. I don't think he was the first. Artorias was a self-made shepherd, though. He wasn't really the shepherd. In Berseria, there was no shepherd. There was no real shepherd, put it that way. Right. Up to you. It popped up for a second. There we go.
Enjoy yourself?
I sure did. But it's weird. I felt like I was being watched the whole time.
Because you were. By an entire village.
Shall we eat?
I'm sorry. I feel like I'm going to faint.
Let's head to my place.
Oh, was that her stomach rumbling? I was like trying to figure out what she's talking about. Alicia is awesome, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I sense a rich hidden history to this place. Well, my growing stomach aside, I am pleased to have had the chance to see it. Alright, good for you.
Gosh, I hope we didn't worry him.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. Welcome in.
No,
Hey,
give me 1 sec. I'll explain that a little bit better.
so then, what's your hometown like?
Well, I'm from the capital, Lady Lake, in the Kingdom of Highland.
Lady Lake? Like in the Legend of the Sacred Blade?
You've heard of it?
It was in the Celestial Record. The legend says the Lady of the Lake guards the Sacred Blade, and the one who draws it becomes the shepherd, right?
Yes. It was a lively and bustling town,
Oh my God, it's
blessed
like The
with
Witcher.
bountiful water, rich in festivals and fine drink.
Wait, was?
Well, it used to be.
Things must be hard for folks in the world below.
Below?
The land that lies beneath the mountaintops. I've never left home before.
You've always lived here by yourself? Sounds to me like you're the one who's had it rough.
Oh, let me help you get ready for your return trip tomorrow. You need anything? Bread, rations, stuff like that?
That'd be great. If you have any tools or a sleeping bag, it'd be great too.
Gotcha. Well then, first we'll need to do some hunting. I'll be your guide tomorrow.
Thank you so much for everything.
Yeah, we're gonna go hunt our friends, the goats. Because I haven't seen any other animals. That makes sense.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Come on! Hurry it up, Mikleo. We ain't got time to mess around.
I don't think
Yeah, I'll leave in a moment.
spirits eat, Karen. If you remember in
Gramps
Berseria,
gave me all kinds of things
they
to take
mentioned
care
it.
of.
They
I'm
don't
gonna be
need
pretty
really,
swamped for a
unless they
while.
want to. They don't need substance.
Bummer. Well, don't you worry about me, at least.
So, Ray, Gramps only wants...
Yeah, I know.
She's like, this guy's
Mikleo!
whacked out.
Maybe later.
Sure.
Like, oh great, he's talking to his imaginary friends again.
Good morning.
And he
You
was
sleep
so
okay?
cute.
Yeah, like a log. Been ages since I've done that.
All right then, shall we? The prickle boars lurk to the left of the entry gate. It's an ideal hunting place.
Got it.
Oh man, that's great. I love it, like when she just stands there, doesn't say anything, he's just like talking to himself. From her point of view. This is great. So really quick, just to summarize Berseria so everyone's caught up. Malevolence is what creates demons. The malevolence comes from humans when people have bad thoughts or ill will towards anything, really. And that kind of permeates the air and then creates demons. The people actually turn into demons because of that, if they develop too much malevolence. Artorias, by sacrificing 2 innocent souls, which was Velvet's sister, his wife, and Velvet's brother, Laphicet, which kind of was his son, right? I don't know. Okay, no, I'm sorry. I'm getting confused. I'm thinking of the other Laphicet. The original Laphicet, not the Malakim, he was Velvet's brother. And by sacrificing him, he created a ritual that allowed for people to see Malakim, as well as capture them against their will and enslave them and use their powers, which were the Exorcists, his whole order. That's what Artorias did. Velvet became a demon, a higher born demon called Etherion. And there was 5, I think there was 5 of them? I might be wrong, it might be more. And the whole point of that was that these higher born demons could eat other demons, thereby giving an energy to one of the gods. And this god was kind of an evil god that can kind of control free will. And that was Artorias' shepherding. He made himself the shepherd because he wanted to bond with that god. And then by taking away everyone's free will, he would then save the world because people wouldn't feel malice and they wouldn't create malevolence. So they wouldn't think bad thoughts ever. They would just kind of be like walking zombies. That was Artorias' way to save the world. So he kind of wasn't really a bad guy. He was just extremely misguided. But he wasn't really a seraph either. He performed sacrilege ritual, sacrificing 2 innocent souls to become the seraph. Not the seraph, to become the shepherd. You get me? That catches up a little bit there. That's kind of what Artorias did. And then Berseria, her whole story, pretty much 80% of the whole story is her just going after Artorias for vengeance. For him sacrificing her family. And then towards the last 20% of the thing, she actually kind of becomes a good guy and tries to save the world. So the whole game is really they're really bad guys. And then at the end they become good guys. But Rokuro's story, his whole story, he's bad. He's evil. Hunting Pickle Boy, just like Berseria. Evacuate the village. I think we're going to be hunting ghosts, which is kind of messed up. You know, they've given us their milk, true friendship. We're going to kill them? Oh, never mind. There are prickle boars.
So that's one, huh?
Their meat is easy to preserve when smoked, and super tasty. And the skin has all kinds of uses too.
I almost feel sorry for it.
Want to leave?
No, my spirit is prepared. Besides, I can't get this sort of experience back home.
Okay. Here we go!
I'm so confused by her. It's been 1,000 years since Berseria. Has all nature disappeared?
Ready? Okay.
Ghost
pretty
and
smart move.
Picklebore are
Thank
weird
you.
to her.
You're
apparently.
rather
I don't know
capable
why.
yourself.
Do they not have them anymore?
Ready? Yeah. Ready? Strike. This isn't over. Hang on, everyone. It won't end here. It won't end here. Ready? Strike.
Trying to get my SC up here. I gotta like rest.
Let's get him. All right.
Damn, you still haven't killed that? Alright, I'll help you out. Here we go. Got Pricklebore Hide, equipment proficiency increased. I kinda wanna check that out. To see if
Okay.
anything increased really. Like
Guess we need a few
stat-wise.
more.
I don't see any around.
You'll find him if you look.
The only reason why Berseria happened was because Torius couldn't finish the job? No, that's not the case at all. The only reason why Berseria happened is because his wife that he sacrificed, her spirit. Malachim are spirits of humans in the past who have a strong emotional attachment to the world. So they come back as spirits. So his wife's spirit came back to the world as a Malachim, which she worked with him. She became his Malachim, kind of enslaved her. Over time, she actually regained her memory and then freed Velvet. That's why Berseria happened. Because of the sister regaining her memory as a spirit. And then betraying Artorias. Or else it would never happen. Because Velvet becoming a Theron was part of his plan. He wanted her to continue feeding on demons to help empower the god that they were trying to resurrect. Because as long as Aetherian kept feeding on demons, that energy would go to the god to bring him back. The god that he wanted to resurrect. So that's the only reason why Berseria happened. Because the sister freed her. And regained her memories and went to free her. Because if she had never been freed, she would have continued feeding on demons and she would have continued being in that prison. That's kind of how the story goes. And then, like, halfway through the story of Berseria, you go and free the other theory. And from continuing to help Artorias. Keep doing this wrong. There we go. So they all have their own set of, like, gear. Okay. I don't understand what the item leveling up does, because the stats are exactly the same. I really don't understand it. They haven't explained that. Alright, so this is going to be the next thing that levels up. Let's remember this. Everything's a 4% of 45. Need to finish the first game. The game is good. The game is really good, and there's a lot of twists and turns. I know that game style is probably not for everybody,
Focus,
but
guys.
I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, get on. Strike. It's over. Yeah. Ready? No escape. It's over. Ready? It's over.
Hey, he's almost dead. Kill him.
Sweet dreams.
Have
Oh,
I
you did it.
truly
Good
been
job.
of use?
Yeah, the Malachim. The Malachim Lapiset was interesting, because the Malachim Lapiset was actually the spirit of Artorias' unborn child. Because when he sacrificed his wife, she was pregnant. Yeah, he didn't sacrifice her on purpose though. If you watch, like, you get far enough in the story and you see his part, he didn't start the ritual on purpose. It kind of just happened. And then when he was already sacrificed her, he was halfway through, so he just committed. He's like, you know what? We're already at this stage. I hate the world now. My wife is dead. Might as well commit to this and keep going. Because I remember him calling Velvet aunt, right? Oh no, he didn't call her aunt. He actually had a huge crush on her, the Malachim. She never met the other one.
Focus, guys! You ready? Ready? Ready?
Yeah.
It's over!
You really gotta play it, man.
Ready?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think you'll probably enjoy it if you get more involved in the story, take it a little bit further.
No escape!
It does start a little bit slower,
Hang on, everyone!
till you get to all this crazy stuff. But once you get to all that crazy stuff, you're gonna be like, oh my god, this is happening, that's happening. By the way, I learned my lesson from Zestiria. We are playing on the highest difficulty of this game right now. Title proficiencies increased? What the heck is that? What do you mean title proficiency? Title checks? Oh, is that this? Oh, ish! I didn't even know we had this. Okay, so this is probably exactly like Zestiria, right? I mean, I guess that's fine. Keep that. Art attack. She doesn't have any art attacks, right? We can leave that. With that. Okay. And now Malachim are born of spirits. They're just made of spirits. That's it. Nope, they don't mate. They don't reproduce. When someone dies, there's a potential that they might be reborn as a spirit. That's all. And there are different types of Malachim, elemental wise and so on. By the way, how many of these am I supposed to kill? I'm just slaughtering everything I see. Play most games on the hardest difficulty. I feel like today, in today's standard of gaming, that's kind of a requirement. I mean, don't get me wrong, Resident Evil 2 was hard, but hardcore mode wasn't like ridiculous. Path B hardcore mode was ridiculous, but
So, now
the
what
normal
shall we
hardcore
do?
mode was not ridiculous
Don't
compared
worry.
to the standard.
I'll teach you how to make jerky and bags and sleeping gear out of it.
And I feel like most
I
video
am
games are
truly
kind of
in
like
your
that
debt,
now.
Saray.
You're playing on normal,
Let's head home for the day.
you're having like an easy experience. Maybe it's me just being an old fart, but I feel like today's games have gotten easier. Either that, or I'm just a god of games. That's possible too, you know.
Hey, how far is it to Lady Lake?
Let's see. I expect about 2 or 3 days.
Really? I had no idea it was so close.
But the forest at the base of the mountain is surprisingly easy to get lost in.
Must be the power of Gramps' domain.
I'm so glad I live in a world where we have cars and everything's like a 30-minute drive for me. Because she just said 2 days of travel. It's like, wow, that's so close. Are you serious? No, it isn't your age. Oh,
Saray?
Oh, did I wake you? Sorry about that.
slept in our bed. I wonder if we were there
You're
too.
sure into that book, aren't you?
I've read it countless times since my childhood.
One day, I want to explore ruins all over the world. Everyone who's read the Celestial Records says that, and I'm no exception. But sadly, now is not the time for some jaunt around the world. For several years now, the world has been plunged into a nigh incomprehensible state of chaos.
Chaos?
Mysterious illnesses, incessant storms, people bursting into flames. There are
Damn.
those that say even the dead have begun to walk the earth again.
That's kind of scary.
Whoa,
Spontaneous
hang
combustion.
on. What are you talking about?
You don't believe me? Or you think this is a joke?
No,
The situation is beyond grave.
Huh?
The chaos has caused abnormal climate changes all over the world. As a result, we are on the verge of enduring widespread crop death, famine, and starvation. And worst of all, are the rumors of governments planning to replenish their dwindling resources through war. It mustn't come to that.
Can nothing be done?
Who knows? There's nothing to hang on to but legends.
Which is why you... Never mind. I won't ask. I think I'm gonna just hit the hay here myself. Sleep well.
Pretty big bed. I mean, I'm sure there's space for us on there. No.
Good morning.
Good morning. You ready to get to work? We gotta make those rations and bags from the prickle boars we hunted yesterday.
You got it.
Afraid it isn't exactly super fun, though.
Well, let me know when you're ready to start.
Before then, there are plenty. We probably just wiped out the population, by the way. Talk to the girl and get started on her preparations. Okay. Hey, girl. How come you haven't given me your name yet?
Ready?
Sure.
So, what do you need me to do?
It's been an entire day. She has not given her name. Like, come on.
Sorry for putting you to work like this.
Oh, I'm pretty used to it.
With your help, I'll be able to leave tomorrow. Thanks so much.
Yeah? Great. Well, better rest up for tomorrow. I ought to let Gramps know.
Just like, oh, great. He's gonna go talk to himself again.
Wish I'd asked her more about the world below.
I wish you'd asked her name. Like, what is wrong with you? How do you not? It's been an entire day. Oh God. All right. Let's use that, and there we go. Sure. Lady Knight's haircut. Oh. Are these costumes? Do that to you. Interesting. Alright, when we're with her, we gotta try out some of these costumes. Only killed like 9 prickle boar. I mean, that's a lot of hide. I'm just saying. That's a lot of hide, man. We're gonna be able to make plenty of sleeping bags out of that.
Hey, Gramps. She says she's leaving tomorrow.
I see. We'll all be sure to see her off. After all, one must always be hospitable to one's guests.
Oh, now you say that?
Thanks.
Like, 10 minutes ago, you're like, get her the fluff out of here, like, ASAP, right now. Come on, Grandpa. Come on.
I really owe you. Thank you so much.
You gonna be okay by yourself?
I cannot cause more trouble for you than I already have.
I see. You'll be fine. Just follow that map and you'll get through the forest with no problems.
Oh, it's not that. I believe you.
What are you, hungry again?
Alicia.
Huh?
God,
That's
that
my
took you
name.
2 days to
Alicia
say that?
Difta.
Alicia?
You didn't even know who I was, and you helped me without asking anything in return. Whereas I thought only of myself. leaving you without even a name by which to call me. As a knight, I am ashamed. Please find it in your heart to forgive me.
It's okay.
I must confess something to you.
Hmm?
I know this sounds strange, but I believe that the Seraphim really do exist. The myths and legends that are preserved in the celestial record must be more than mere fairy tales.
Yeah.
This crisis that has befallen our world, I believe only the ones spoken of in the ancient legends can truly restore order.
The shepherd, you mean?
You're not going to ridicule me? Everyone back in town does.
Of course not.
You're a real saint. You know that?
Yeah, saint.
The Sacred Blade Festival is soon to commence in Lady Lake. A trial will be held based on the legend of the Shepherd's Sword. A trial I think you might be interested in.
Me?
Time to go. But please, give it some serious thought when you have the time.
How come?
The shepherd I see in my mind when I read the legends. I have to say, he reminds me a lot of you.
In what possible way? What?
What's this?
What is that?
Gramps asked me to go out and search the ruins and find some clues about that girl. I've been down there looking.
So wait, this is Alicia's?
This is the crest of Highland. I don't think this Alicia is any ordinary knight.
I know this is difficult for you, but it really is for the best.
Must be the
Gramps?
feathers. Right. With just like the
Someone's
mural.
infiltrated my domain. Blasted damnation! Hiding your presence, are you, crafty bugger? Everyone, be warned! There is an intruder in our realm! Find them! They've concealed their presence, so chances are good it's a Hellion! Search with extreme caution!
We'll go too.
Very well. If it is a Hellion, quick measures must be taken. I'm counting on you.
I have a hunch
Okay.
we'll find it around the forest.
Good idea.
Okay, off to the forest we go. Got a royal knife. Can we use this royal knife? No, we cannot. Okay. Off we go. Wait, I was kidding about the evacuation. Well, they're not really evacuating. It's more like they're searching for an intruder. Which legend? The Legend of the Shepherd. Basically what Arturius tried to become. And kind of succeeded, but failed at the same time. Karen is your curse real name. Oh. Did we?
I don't think we've checked that monolith out yet.
I don't think we have. Oh. Difficulty simple. This lets you set every path relative ease. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty right now. On hard. Well, hardest for now. If it's like Braziria, you can unlock harder difficulties as you progress through the game. Braziria, we actually played that on the second hardest difficulty because the hardest difficulty got a little ridiculous and made everyone a bullet sponge. It was annoying.
Mason!
How odd. I didn't expect to find anything but the main course here.
What is this guy?
But now there's 2 more side dishes.
What on earth is this thing? Is this the Hellion? This is not the place for one such as you. Leave at once.
Impudent brat. I can smell the fear wafting off of you, those tender arms trying to conceal their shivers.
Saray!
Aren't you a succulent treat?
What?
Did I stutter? I'm saying I'm going to eat you.
Can we kick his butt?
As
Alright?
if I can take you. Prepare to meet your doom, Hellion.
Set the head of turn art.
Fluent surge.
Oh! Wait, what? Okay. Yes.
Surging current. Be gone. Strike.
Not letting me.
Fluent surge. Be gone. Strike. It's over. Be gone. Lunar stream. Fluent surge. Surging current.
You only got the one skill, that's it. Can't do anything else.
Fluent surge.
Yeah, take that. How you like them apples? You just like standing there. Okay.
I need a hand.
How do I use items? Are we supposed to die here? Actually, now that I think about it. Apple gel.
Heal it. Go. Be gone. No escape. Ready?
Oh, he healed? I didn't know he could heal. Also, this whole... There we go. My ability's not popping off every time I'm trying to. It's impossible to combo that. I think I gotta switch the controller, guys. Because I'm doing it. I'm pressing right click, but it's not going off. Like, it's not registering my click. Nice.
I'll talk, aren't you?
Still haven't had enough
I don't know if
yet?
it's because there's a delay, or if it's just not registering my click. Wait, what? What is he doing?
Mason!
Oh. Goodbye, Mason.
He ate Mason.
Is this what Hellions are capable of?
Away with you, evil being!
Or you want to take us all on at once?
I shouldn't be snacking anyway. Not when the main course is getting away.
I think he means the girl.
Mason.
He wants to eat the girl.
We can handle the rest.
Gramps, that fox-looking thing, was that really a Hellion? They can talk to us?
Yes, that's the form of a human who has become a Hellion. Corrupted, essentially.
Humans can become Hellions?
Now, it's time you went back home and rest.
We should. Come on, let's head back.
Right.
I want to eat that.
So, it begins anew.
Ooh, that's some good experience.
What on earth did it come here to do?
How odd. I didn't expect to find anything but the main course here. Not when the main course is getting away.
I don't know why
Wait a
they're doing
minute.
freeze frame
Was
for
it
that.
going after her?
That's just laziness. They could have just shown the actual memory. Sorry, I couldn't help myself with it. Got prized glove. Oh? Okay then. Something that bothered me. I don't have it in my thing. What happened to my ice pop in my That's cool. Boost speed across the map by 10%. What happened to my ice pop and my other thing? I couldn't use this in the fight. Oh, that's kind of stupid. Whatever. I had to switch over. Interesting. Alright. I might end up switching to controller, I'm not sure. We're gonna keep going. It's like I was clicking a lot though, but it didn't seem like the abilities were going off. I don't know if maybe there's a delay on my clicks or something like that it's not registering, or if maybe I'm not able to spam that ability like that. Because that might be possible. Could be that just this battle system is a little bit slower than in Berseria. Because Berseria, you could just keep popping off abilities.
They'll probably freak out with me gone suddenly. Sorry, everyone.
This isn't new, right? We've gotten this one. Make sure. We already saved. We don't need to save. Controller is best for games like this. Yeah, I just really like mouse and keyboard now. So if I can, I'll try to mouse and keyboard, but if it's not great, I'll. But I like using mouse and keyboard for everything.
Oh?
Whoa! Mikleo! Why are you here?
Thought I'd let you duck out of here.
Well,
I'm going too.
seriously?
We can talk more while we travel. We don't have time. But from what the Foxman said, it's fair to assume that he's after Alicia.
You picked up on that too, huh?
Of course. Now, let's hurry.
Yeah, you're the only dense person
Hey!
who took this
What?
long to realize
What's
that.
gotten into you all of a sudden?
I'm just really happy you came with me.
I couldn't let you navigate the world of humans alone. Not as guileless as you are.
I bet Gramps is mad, though.
He was ready for it, in a way. He knew you'd leave someday.
Hey, I'm just stepping out for a bit. I'll see him again.
Gramps has always known that once you left, you'd live the rest of your days with humans.
They probably realize. He's
Is
probably the
this
only one
from
who hasn't
Gramps?
realized yet. But they all
We'll need
probably
money to
realize
get by in human
he's the
society.
shepherd.
He said to sell that if we're ever in a bind.
Oh,
And there's a message for you as well. Walk the path you believe in, and live your life to the fullest. And I know you will not go astray. That's what he said.
Missed my- I paused it as soon as like crashed. So I don't think you guys really missed it. That really sucks. That's a very rare thing to happen. Sorry. I think we're back. You guys there? Do refresh if you're not back yet. If you can't refresh. There we go. All right. That sucks. That like never happens. I don't know why it happened all of a sudden now. Okay. Looks like we're good. So I'm gonna continue. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, we got an anime. Let's see. I wonder if any of these cutscenes were used for the actual anime.
Incredible.
By themselves, people are such frail things. That is why, in times of calamity, they pray for a shepherd to save them.
This is really it. This is our world.
The era later known as the Age of Chaos gave birth to a new shepherd. This is his story.
No, we didn't kill him. He ran away. Wait. Are they doing the game intro now? Are they really doing this right now? We're like an hour, we're like 2 hours into the game. Okay. I can't believe they're doing this now. Interesting song, I gotta say, as they said. Yeah, 2 hours later, time for the opening. I mean, these are like 60 to 80 hour playthrough games. Zestiria had a better opening. Like, music-wise, at least. Oh, that's cool. So we get a harem. This is so much spoilering, it's crazy. There's so much spoilerness in this, it's insane. David! It's gonna be interesting to see him again. He was in Berseria. He was an interesting character. He actually brought life to Aizen's character, in my opinion. Because like I didn't really like Aizen much.
After we get through the forest, we should reach the lake. Then we just have to head down the slope.
But I liked his interaction.
Wait a minute. How do you know all this?
It's not complicated.
So everyone
I've
has
been
this anime
collecting
transfer.
information for
No,
this very
not really.
day.
On your own? You never told me about it.
The shepherd, the thing that makes the shepherd special is that he can not only see the spirits, but he takes them into his body and transforms with their powers. That's what makes the Shepherd special. We haven't even gotten to that yet, but they just spoiled the hell out of that with that intro. They like showed basically all the transformations. Like what the hell? They showed all the transformations. They showed all the characters. They showed several of the boss fights. I'm sure. I haven't played this yet, and I haven't really like seen that much because, like I said, I only seen the first season years ago of the anime, so I have a general idea. But like they've showed so much. 2 hours in, time for spoilers. That was basically what that was. That was not an intro. That was basically spoilers and a half. Don't forget the final. Did they show the final boss? Because I have no clue who the final boss is gonna be. Let's keep chopping stuff down. Why not? Can't chop this? Okay. We need something else for that. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Oh yeah, we should probably speak. Keep heading east, we should make it to the town. Seems like it. I figured it would cut straight through the forest. We'll reach it soon enough. 2-day trip my butt. That was like 5 seconds. Hold on. Oh, can't chop this. Never mind. Hey, you never know. We have a special sword. It does magical things. It could possibly chop that. Listen, in art you can punch trees and punch rocks. I don't think there's a limit to what you can do with a sword. This is how I was taught. Just chop harder, exactly. You're just constantly making food, huh? Okay. We'll never go hungry with him around. Let's kill this thing. Oh, damn.
A wolf? No.
Now they tell us how to switch targets. Okay. Oh, it pauses the game. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch over to controller. I kind of want to see. I kind of want to see if if it's the same, like, if the combat's a little bit faster. Well, I kind of need batteries apparently, because it's been a while since we used this remote. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get batteries. Yeah. I'm gonna try with the remote to see if maybe I'm getting like input lag possibly. Uh, it would be really bad. It's fine. We had to do this for Berseria. I think Berseria had the same problem. I don't know what it is with the Tales games, but they're not registering my button clicks. Do I have to actually change it here? Huh? Switch to controller mode. Oh god. How do I do this? Let me double check that this is actually connected to my PC and not the Xbox right now. No, the controller's connected to the PC. Maybe I have to do it after the combat? Yeah. It might be after the fight we have to change it. Okay, that's fine.
Flow and surge! Flow and surge! Ha! Ha! Ready? Ha! Let's get him!
Cause like, switching targets kinda sucks.
Be gone! Flow and surge! It's over! Ha! Be gone! No escape! Hang on, everyone! Yeah! Yeah! Ready? No escape!
Okay.
Can't believe we'd run into a hellion all of a sudden. What luck.
Quite strange. I hope it's just a coincidence.
No.
Could it be I'm attracting them because...
I would like tools. Can I not do it?
Because they know I can see them?
Who can say? It's too early to tell.
Huh. Maybe here? No. Hmm. Is there a save around? Maybe I need some. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking let's go to save it. We'll go back to the main menu and then come back into the game controller. Okay. Turn to the title. We don't need to see that again. Does it not have controllers? There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright. The funny thing is when I get to play with controller, I get to lean back a little bit more in my chair, which is nice. Alright. Camera's good. Alright. Let's do this. Now, I don't really know any of the buttons. So this might be a little bit of a problem. We gotta like relearn this entire system. So what are the controls here? So the map is X. Okay. Y is the menu. Triggers menu shortcuts. That's probably in combat. Okay. Okay, let's get into a fight real quick. Alright, that's how I attack with my sword. If I want to get, like, surprise attacks. Oh, now it's a snake. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Hiya! Okay. Oh wow, we really don't know how to measure distance here.
Ready, Nickleo?
Snakes, watch for the pauses between attacks.
It's amazing how they can move without arms and legs.
Wait! Wait, time out! Oh my god.
Ready?
Okay, so B is to attack, normal. How do I block? Okay, X is block.
Ready? Strike!
Question is, how do I... God damn it.
Flow and surge! Focus your efforts!
Oh! Okay.
Smite the malevolence!
How do I... God damn it, how do I do, How do I do my arts? I can't figure that out. Automatic? No. Why is that not automatic? That doesn't make any sense. Is that why I was having trouble unleashing my thing the entire time? Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's fine. That actually explains a lot, to be honest. Oh, you have all the cool skills. Well, that's... Why can't I have that? All I have is this? That's why my abilities weren't going off, because they were on automatic. I don't think it was a mouse and keyboard issue. Although I'm not gonna lie, the combat does feel a little bit better now. How do I... Controls. How do I switch targets? Change targets, right bumper. There we go. Yeah, it's a lot faster now. Combat. Yeah, just better than control, I guess. I mean, we're basically just spamming the same ability over and over. Oh shoot, we don't have... So if we combo it at the end, it actually does more damage. Ooh.
Let's take them all down! Okay. Nice job, Nickleo.
You've been slacking off, haven't you?
Cool. Okay. Yeah, we'll be doing controller mode. But I think the reason why we weren't able to get our ability off when we wanted to, I think it's because it was set to automatic. I think that's what it was. Yeah, we know about that already. We already set the manual. That's not a problem. I like that we're stocking up on the life bottle. Because eventually when we run into somebody tough, that's going to come in handy. Lake Haven Heights, look out. City of the Lake. East, west, okay.
Saray, I'm ready.
I don't like that. Oh, so left trigger is free run. Oh, I like that so much better.
Flow and surge, strike. It's over. Try this. Ready? No escape.
Oh, shoot.
Be gone. No escape. Try this. Flow and surge. Hang on, everyone. Flow and surge. Be gone. Go. Strike.
We managed
There
to
we go.
escape for now.
I knew it couldn't have been a coincidence. They're attracted to us somehow.
Now, I'm jumping into every fight I can get. I'm thinking, let's try to get some levels early on. Because one of the things that comes with this difficulty that was mentioned when we chose it was that we get less experience than what we would normally get. Which means that leveling might become a little bit more difficult if we avoid fighting scrubs.
Look, there's the lake. And there's a huge city. Let's go check it out.
Ignore so far enemy. We know all about this one. Best utilized in a combo and so on. So rather than trying to avoid fights, we're gonna actually go ahead and do it. I'm assuming they did that because people who probably play on a normal difficulty can probably avoid all these fights and just do boss fights. Fine. Wait. Oh god damn it!
Focus, guys. Offer your protection. Be gone. Smite them leveling. Ready? What should I do? You all right, Nikleo? Saray.
You're dead? Oh my god, he died. The flip, dude.
This isn't over. Whoa.
Why are you so weak?
It won't end here. Ready? Let's get him. Fluent surge. Be gone. I want the power to stand against
Goddamn
the
whip.
aliens.
Antagonist relationship. There. Okay. Interesting. Is he back? Oh god, he needs to kill. Do I have to use my gel on him? I guess I have to use my gel stuff on him. Oh, I could just do this. Ew. Now you're healed. Hell, Nikleo. Goddamn whip.
Now I really feel like I'm actually in another world.
It's great to have a field trip and all, but try not to get us lost, please.
We'll be just fine. I got us a map.
Oh, you mean the one that's in the Celestial Record?
It's kind of old, though. I'll probably need to redraw parts of it as we go along.
Interesting. I don't see myself ever using that. Now here's the thing that sucks about this. Wait, what? What just happened? What? There we go.
Ready, Nikleo?
So to get the preemptive strike, you gotta hit them before they hit you, right? Or come in contact with them.
How's this?
But the distance of that sword swing is so short that you might actually come in contact with them.
I won't lose. Try this. Hit.
We managed to escape for now.
Yeah, I wish that was more. Maybe we'll get a
Some
bigger
kind of
sword
trouble?
later.
Looks like it. The cart stopped.
Should we explore or should we just continue? What was that? My mouth is all dry, got goosebumps, Nikleo. So this is the land below. What sights and sounds? Something alright. Oh. I was gonna go check out the other side, but... And the forest list. Alright. Let's go check out this side. That's not what I wanted to see. What's the map button again? There we go. Oh, that's huge. Alright, let's just follow the main story for now. Before we get really sidetracked. I didn't realize that was such a big area. Let's do a quick save. Always save as often as possible in these kind of games. Never know.
We're the Sparrow Feathers, a traveling caravan of merchants.
I'm Agil, the captain. She's Rose. Nice to meet you.
I'm Saray. Nice to meet you too.
You finally learned how not to be a creeper.
Shut it. Oh, hey. So if you're a traveling caravan, where are you traveling to?
We're going all over the world.
Wow.
We're
Okay,
protected
that's not
by
really
a
an
free
answer.
trade treaty, meaning we have a free pass to pretty much go anywhere we please.
Sure, we get asked to smuggle all sorts of crap, but for us, trust is first and foremost.
I like her.
Dishonorable trade is fine for dishonorable people, but we do things our own way.
And we're damn proud of it.
This must be the famed capitalism of humans.
Sure seems that way. Yeah.
We're planning to stay in Lady Lake for a while. If you need anything, just give us a holler.
Yeah.
We will. Thanks.
Though they really ought to focus on their cart before drumming up business.
Oh, we're not done here. 2 stars now, too.
Saray, there's a dog here.
Oh, hi, doggy. Aw, he's so cute.
Are you scared of dogs? Oh, the dogs can see the spirits.
Hey, Miclio, why don't you pet him?
Animals like this one can sense us. It gives me the willies. It's not funny. Everyone has things they're afraid of.
Okay. Wuss. Looks like it'll take a while before we can cross. Well, even a land below can't be all excitement all the time, but hey, it's a good chance for you to practice talking with humans some more. Oh, that doesn't go away. Interesting.
Oh, wow, that's some knife you got there. Think you could part with it for 1,000 gold?
No. Oh, we could sell it. I don't know. It's technically not my knife. I feel kind of wrong doing that. Also, we're probably supposed to return it now. I'm gonna say no.
Aw, too bad. Let me know if you change your mind.
Or am I supposed to do that?
I heard Princess Alicia came through here when she got back to the capital. I would have loved to see the so-called Princess Knight for myself.
So she's a princess.
Princess Alicia.
Of course.
Phew. Sounds like she made it back safe.
Glad to hear that Fox Freak didn't catch up to her. But still, to think that she was royalty.
No kidding. A straight-up princess?
A princess, a knight, and she explores ruins on the side? How'd she wind up with that gig?
Won't know until we ask her.
That's true. Besides, Foxy Loxy might be in town waiting for a chance to get at her.
Foxy Loxy.
Yeah, we've got to let
good.
her know.
I don't know, we're gonna think about selling her knife. Think about it.
The entry paperwork? Sure. Take care of it now, and I'll let you in just as soon as that cart's fixed.
All right, I'll be right on it.
Hey, everyone. Sorry about the hassle.
Wow, that got fixed real fast. Jeez, okay.
Well, that was well timed. Welcome to Lady Lake.
Yeah, so convenient. Okay. Let's go to Lady Lake. See if we can find this Aisha and give her her sword. or knife or whatever that thing is. That looks like a letter opener, to be honest.
Holy moly! So this is what Lady Lake is like. I can't believe it!
Oh, so this is how humans live. Don't they find it overwhelming? Wow.
Gosh, you'd think so.
Just remember, this isn't a sightseeing trip. The real question is, do we try to find Alicia first, or look for the Foxman?
So, let's have a look around town for now.
Good call. Let's gather information.
I would think that we would look for her first, right? Don't listen, but I guess it's true. I don't know. Okay. Got some more apple gel. That's good. Just a long festival like this, it's a shame. Something, something. If it's early, then we'll be in stock. Okay. Go check inside the inn, see if there's anything that we can loot. Save in here, so that's nice. Nothing to loot. That was worth a try. This guy's just never gonna stop making food. I'm okay with that. Alright, we'll save it here. We're in the town. And keep going. So let's go see what's over here.
Hey son, how about these duds? Made from real silk. My old lady'll swap me for it, but they're yours for just 860 gold.
We don't need a rug, so we're good.
Oh, is that cheap?
Saray, behind him.
What?
Should we give it what for?
And have everyone think you're attacking the street vendor? You want to tour the inside of a human jail cell? To everyone else, he looks just like an ordinary human.
Oh yeah.
What was that? That? Okay. We're gonna need an explanation on that later. Oh, look at that. This'll give us a bonus skill, actually. We got an E-Union. Two skills next to each other. Our bonus skill is activated by placing 2 or more bonus skills in horizontal line. This can be for fighting specific enemies, and skill effects will pertain to certain elements. Creating row of 5 basic skills. Now remove the middle one. 2 pairs, doubling. Okay. So let's take a quick look at that. So the bonus skill we created here by having these 2 abilities next to each other was Zestiria? Fire type damage reduced by 10%. That's cool. That means I should probably give you this. Oh, he's gonna get a bonus skill also. Alright, we just made a bonus skill here with Earth. E-Union. Cool. Yeah, but they can't see the demon? Or the Hellion, I should say. I figured that was a Hellion, but like, you can't see it? Nobody can see the Hellion? Everyone's still crowding around the sanctuary for the sword pulling thing? We're gonna pull the sword out of a rock. It's gonna be like a King Arthur story. I like the festival, man. So, goddamn. Why is that so quick? I'm not the fastest reader, man. Can I break these? No, I can't. Worth a try. We gotta go that way.
I remember this place was in the Celestial Record.
That usually means that we can click on something here. Okay. I saw Princess Alicia in the Nobles District. I don't lie, that's kind of pretty. Got like a waterfall going down and everything. There's the star? Oh, there it is.
Understand now, child? No matter how tough things get, stealing is stealing.
Shut up, old man. You smell like farts.
Oh, damn. He told him. You got owned. Okay. Brian needs to come over here, right? What is this?
And stay down! Ugh! Can't even swing a fist right. Ugh!
Are they seeing humans?
That's different. Indeed. We'd best not get involved.
So can the people not see that they're Hellion? Huh. Weird. Oh, we missed something back there apparently. Or is that the kid that ran off? That's the kid.
Huh? What the hell you want now?
Whoa.
Okay.
What, you got a problem? Oh, hey, mister. You smell like you'd be mighty tasty.
Hey, let's get out of here.
That's a little weird for a kid to say. Yeah. Well, they said that she's in the Nobles District, right? So we need to go over there. Just stay away from here, I think. Yeah, you're probably right. Same as spirits, only those with highest resonance can see the demons. That's different from Zestiria. We'll hold on to that saffron actually. I was gonna give it one of them already, but we'll hold off on
that. That dog. What's gotten into it?
It probably changed. The demon. Or it sees it. Oh god, it's Foxy Woxy.
He's here.
No mistake, that's the Foxman.
After him.
After we get this chest. Of course. It's locked? Aww.
So Alicia really is the Foxman's target.
Looks like it. He probably retreated for now because of the commotion.
Okay. Go check out this side. Okay. I guess there was nothing there. They're not as giving on the loot as they were in Zestiria. No one can enter the palace without express permission. Bartholow's orders. Now kindly retrace your steps. So where am I supposed to go? I guess we're supposed to go back.
Who would have thought that he would be this fast?
The dog's still chasing him. We can't let him get away.
No, we never went to this.
Is that a monolith?
Basic thing, you should always keep your SC level high, except when you shouldn't. Nice. Think you can defeat the enemy? By all means, go all out with your attacks. SC. No tactics are one size fits all. Be adaptive and flexible as your requirements. Okay.
It's safe.
Looks like he cornered it.
Are you ready?
Of course.
Get it.
Your chicken hunting days are over, Fox.
So, you're really that eager to die, are you?
It's over! It's over! Spread out! Try this! Surge! Be gone! No
That's it. The sandwich him.
Be gone! No shake! Fluid surge! I need a hand! I'm gonna level it!
It's over.
Why is the camera so bad?
Be gone. Ready? Ready? No escape. It's over. Ready? Strike. I need a hand. Strike. It's over. Be gone. Strike. Fluid surge.
You got a lot of health, bud. I'm sure this has something to do with the difficulty level.
It's over. I need a hand. Ready? No escape. Be gone. No escape. It's over. You like that? Courage. Fluid surge. No escape. It's over. Lunar strike. Try it. Be gone. No escape. Be gone. No escape.
We really need another skill.
Ready? Let's get him.
This feels like bullying.
How's this? Fluid surge. Ready? Strike. It's over. Be gone. Ready? I need that. What?
There we go.
Dang. He's a lot stronger than I remember.
When we fought him back in Elysia, he must have been weakened by Gramps' blessing.
I'll burn you to cinders! Take that!
It's okay, we have a new bonus skill that lowers that by 10%.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. A fitting end for worms who dare to wriggle at a god!
He's a god?
Boss! No, I swear, I wasn't.
Quiet.
I'm so confused what's happening right now. Why do I have a knife at my throat?
Who are you?
We won't warn you again. Be silent.
Have you forgotten our code, Lunar?
You're all out of second chances. Understood?
Go.
The assassination order was a mistake.
Princess Alicia will no longer be our target.
You expect me to believe that?
What is happening
we have
right now?
our honor. Stay.
The princess's enemies are legion. For those who wish to remove her, assassination is but one option among many.
You have bigger worries than who we are or what we do. I suggest you hurry to the pedestal, where the sacred blade is kept.
Why are you telling me this?
Honor.
So, I guess I should be thanking you for saving us. Hey, are you alright?
That was the weirdest plot development I've ever
What in
seen.
the world? Looks like we were
What?
saved by an assassin's guild.
By a what?
They were after Alicia by mistake or something. They took that fox guy away with them. But more than that, it looks like Alicia's not out of danger yet.
Looks like? What's going on?
Hey, I don't get it any more than you do. Let's just hurry to that pedestal.
Okay. I'm gonna go with this. Sure. Let's see here. That was an interesting plot development. Oh, hold on. Next art Shatterfang? How do I get that? Is there a certain level we have to hit and then we learn the art? Is that what it is? So like, I guess I'm gonna leave that for now. How does one gift credits? Can't do it. Only I can give credits. You can't gift them, but you can give credits as a mod or basically me. That. Okay.
No entry. If you want to check out the festival, go out front.
What gives? You're letting him through. Well, that's because I'm festival staff.
That's right. Authorized personnel only. Everyone else, move along.
But it's urgent. Can't you do anything?
Afraid not.
Okay. Why don't we just jump that dude and take his clothes? You know? Like Hitman would do.
Do you need a hand?
You look like you're in a bind. I bet you want to get at that pedestal now, don't you? Yes. Alicia could be...
They don't need to know that.
I mean, if you could help me out, it'd really make my day.
Sure thing, but we'll need some cash.
Cash? Yep. Remember the guard back there? He's not averse to a little grease on his palm, if you know what I mean. We can get you through. How much? Let's see. I think 1,000 gold ought to cover it.
Damn. I don't even know if I have this. Sure.
I don't have enough.
Oh, okay, I don't have enough.
Well, got any valuables?
Something worth money.
Oh god, we're gonna have to sell the dagger. I got hide.
I can't really see us parting with 1,000 gold for something like that.
They're really making me do this. Okay. Royal Knife.
You really okay with this? All right, this is worth 1,000 gold and then some. Leave it to us.
Wait, so I can just give myself
All right,
infinite
let's
credits?
go.
I mean, you could. I trust that you won't.
Was this right?
You only did what you had to do to warn her.
Alright, let's do this. Hey, here's a bribe. Now let this guy through. Good job, guard. That's some quality security right there.
This is the guy. You good?
All right then. I'll be taking your sword. Let's
Grab
have it.
Fight. I could have, I guess. I didn't want to get rid of it. They probably wouldn't have taken it. They probably really wanted that knife. The knife was probably the only thing to go with there.
Well, that was easy.
Well then, we gotta get back to work. Thanks so much.
Yeah. Just out of curiosity. We got battle boots. Okay. Oh, we're already wearing battle boots. These are better. Another bonus! Oh yeah, let's do that. Get that. Now we got wind type damage reduced. Sweet. We got 500 gold, so she technically gave us 1,500 for that night. Interesting. Maybe we could have just gave her the pipe. The bot's not the nicest thing, huh?
We went through all that trouble, and we can't see the pedestal. Is that what you're thinking?
Well, sorta. Hey, what are you doing?
Being invisible has its benefits.
Seriously?
That's true. Wait, isn't that her down there? I see a pink outfit. Yeah, that's her.
And who may this be?
This is Saray.
Ah, yes, the one who rescued our princess way out there in the ruins.
Saray, this is Lady Maltran. She's been appointed as the committee leader for the festival this year. She is also the one who taught me the way of the spear.
Nice to meet you. I'm Saray.
It is a pleasure.
By any chance, did you come here to attempt the trial of the blade?
Not just that. To tell you the truth.
Is there any better way to get credits?
What
Technically,
this
the heist is
mysterious
the highest
organization
pay.
has told you is true. There are indeed those who think less than favorably of me. But even so, I cannot live my life in fear of them.
But Alicia...
Thank you so much, Saray. I really appreciate your concern. Soon, the finale of the festival, the Flames of Purification, will begin. Please enjoy yourselves.
So this is what statespeople deal with.
Okay.
She didn't even flinch.
Oh, that's right. Check out the pedestal.
Oh, right.
Just gonna have to gamble with the heist. That's all. That's the best way to get credits. It has the highest payout. The hell? Girl just chilling, sleeping there?
If no one else can see her, does that mean she's a seraph?
You probably can't remove the sword unless you can speak with her, meaning no ordinary person can do it.
Incredible! So that means the legends were true. Hey, say something to her.
We know from our spoiler intro that
Unless you
she's
want me
one of the
looking like a
seraphs
total
that
weirdo.
joins our party.
But still...
Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow citizens of Lady Lake. For the past several years, we have abstained from our beloved festival in light of the general state of the world. But this year, thanks to the grace and assistance of Our Lady Alicia, the Sacred Blade Festival can be held once more.
We yet live in a time of crisis. Violent weather, geopolitical tensions, pestilence, famine. The list goes on. However, I believe that it is precisely times such as these that make our cultural traditions and celebrations all the more vital to maintain.
O wondrous Lady of the Lake, show us your power!
O merciful Lady of the Lake, hear our plea. Cleanse us of our sins and woes with your flames of purification.
So she's a fire type. I can assume.
Citizens of Lady Lake, This jubilant festival shall be as a prayer to the heavens, that we may know peace and prosperity.
Some prayer, all right. This prayer of yours gonna give us our jobs back?
Wow,
The council
what a
already
douche.
seized the crops and weaponry trades for the state. They might as well declare war and get it over with.
Hey, lady! You trying to kill us?
This ain't nothing but the council giving itself a pat on the back. Well, we're not gonna stand for it. Find someone else to lick your boots.
Silence! Do not disturb the festival.
Enough!
What a douche.
Ha! Serves you right. How dare you!
This whole riot was a setup.
Look at that guard!
This must be the work of the Chancellor.
I can't believe they'd involve the citizens they swore to protect in a power struggle. Are we really so corrupt?
Alicia!
Saray, get to safety!
No! You mustn't give in to hostility! Such emotions will breed hellions!
She turned into a hellion.
The evil in people's hearts gives rise to malevolence. And once it reaches a certain point...
Lady of the Lake, can't you do something?
You have the power of purification, do you not?
A seraph? And you can see me?
Well, okay.
It's not good.
Put those flames out!
The black flames are part of the Hellion itself. The most I can do is manage the regular ones.
Okay.
Saray, you really can see Seraphim, can't you?
I love how she's accepting that so
good.
easily.
The Hellions are coming out
And
of
I'm
the
thinking
woodwork.
he's like crazy.
The power of purification is not my own. It is a power given to those who would draw the sacred blade and become my sword.
Then I'll do it.
What? Do not be hasty! To become my sword is to serve as a vessel for me to dwell in, and to assume the shepherd's burden. Blessed with the power of purification and abilities beyond human ken, cursed to be scorned by others and wrought with despair.
I like how Alicia just
To protect
staring
this
at
land
him
from
there
the Hellions means a constant stream of agonizing
while he talks to an
decisions.
invisible person.
It is a lonely battle, the likes of which you can scarcely imagine.
That's the burden of the shepherd? And you want Saray to take all that on right here and now?
It is not to be done lightly.
May I ask you your name?
Oh, of course. I am Lila.
Lila.
I think we have a new waifu.
My dream is to investigate ancient ruins all over the world. I believe that the legends of the past hold knowledge about how humans and Seraphim might one day live in harmony together. I must find a way to make that happen. To bring humans and Seraphim together again, as it was in the days of yore. If purifying the Hellions will save both humans and Seraphim, then it's the best chance I'll ever have to make that dream a reality.
Are you really okay with this?
Saray.
That's why I shall become the shepherd. I offer myself to you as your vessel, and shall bear your burden.
I've waited long for this moment. For one who is pure of heart and free of corruption, a shining vessel to whom my words will reach.
That's a neat trick.
Now, Saray! Take up the sword!
You got it!
We got a new sword. Ooh. Yeah. I think Alicia just became the side chick.
Saray, is that really you?
Get back, Alicia.
Hey! You'll be able to handle the Hellions, right?
Yeah. Just take care of the rest of the flames.
All right, now let's do this!
Can I play now? Ghost waifu. That's practically not cheating, right?
Did he become a Hellion?
I can take care of those slimes with my fire. Purify them with the shepherd's power.
Got it! Not yet! Sweet dreams! Yeah! Blade bang! Yeah! Fluid surge! Yeah! Sweet dreams! No escape! It's over!
I'm doing like no damage to this dude.
Fluid surge! Yeah! No escape! How's this?
Come here then.
Blade bang! Strike! Fluid surge! Yeah! Blade bang!
Yeah, I think only her attacks are actually hurting. I don't think I'm doing anything. Maybe I guess because he needs fire? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I did anything to him.
No.
Saray!
Are you really?
Yep. I am the shepherd now.
Calm yourselves at once!
Chancellor
You're a little late, bro. We've already resolved everything.
Lady Alicia, we received word that there was a civil disturbance among the commoners.
Indeed. However, it has already been quelled by the appearance of the shepherd.
The shepherd, you say? Citizens of Lady Lake, I hereby announce that this year's Sacred Blade Festival has come to a close.
You heard him! Clear out at once!
Yeah. Get moving, peasants.
Lady, I should like to ask the cause of all this at a later time. Lady Maltran, your presence is also requested. The shepherd of all things.
Now then, it is time for me to return to my place within you.
Yeah, I am the vessel after all.
Now that's a creepy sight.
What the?
Saray?
What's wrong?
It's because I have entered his body. I'm afraid he'll have a high fever lasting about 3 full days.
What?
Presumably, the human body is reacting to the sudden presence of unknown powers inside of it. Those who make a pact with a seraph usually wind up bedridden for a time.
So that's what happens to one who becomes a vessel.
I don't feel so good.
Hey, are you alright?
Not really. I think I'll take a nap for about 3 days.
Saray!
Oh, look, the famous lap pillow. How convenient. Gonna rest my head right here. Dropped items. After you gain the power of purification, you can obtain gold, money, equipment, purifying loot drops by enemies of its malevolence. Oh, that's cool. Equipable items may come with various skills attached and try to collect different by challenging a variety of enemies. Interesting. Okay, yeah, we'll save.
Hey,
Oh, good morning.
Morning, you two.
You okay?
Better than before. Where is this? What happened to me afterward?
You're at the inn in Lady Lake. Alicia graciously took care of the arrangements.
You really were asleep for
She
3
just
days
threw
straight,
us
you know?
in an inn? Really?
Was I?
You're the princess of
Now
a
that
castle.
Saray is awoken, why don't we all take a walk around town?
I'm game.
All right.
The border's
let's go.
getting in the way. Alright, we can get rid of the border. That's fine.
He's finally awake.
Thank goodness.
Oh my, he's younger than I thought.
It's the shepherd.
Literally an overnight celebrity.
Indeed, he is.
I can't believe asleep for 3. That's what I'm saying. We're the shepherd, okay? So we're apparently like the world's hero, and she's the princess of this kingdom, and she threw us in a normal inn, or whatever inn. She just threw us in there for 3 days in bed. Like, what? What about toilet time? Your body kind of goes into hibernation. So that's not an issue. Believe it or not, if you actually did sleep for 3 days, your body would be able to hold it down. Just ish right in his bed. What was the point of the quick save? If like we were gonna wake up right at the end, and here's a save point right here. I don't get that. Alright. That's gonna be it for today though, guys. I actually have to get to work my last day at this company, so starting next Sunday we won't have to. Okay, we don't need that right now. Starting next week, we'll actually be able to do longer streams on Sundays. Great. And